Alright, moving on to the wiring harness. And you have to be careful with shit you're doing to make sure other shit that you're going to put in afterwards is going to fit. This is my radiator, or what's better known as a radiator, and as you can see, it's aluminium. And I've got the frame on it, it's ready, it's in position, it's not bolted, it's just actually holding there rather nicely. But this is where the wiring harness goes. Down there. As you can see, it just pushed out the way. So that allows me to figure out that, of course, when the wires get in the way, it doesn't allow me to figure shit. I've got to make sure there's enough room here for the wire. So I need a couple of clips to hold in tight here. I can't do 3. I could do 4. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. It might be a little excessive, I'm not sure. Or I could just do 2. Or maybe I could do them up against the edge here. That might work. So that I've got one there and one there. Now, will the radiator come back if I do that? Yeah, looks like it will. I think that's what I'm going to do. Put one in here, and then one in over here, and that'll hold the wiring harness in place. That's what I'm going to do. Yep, all right. Now, what I'm going to do is get the radiator out again. And this will have another, what's it going to have? The condenser for the AC here. And then there'll be the fan. Oh dear, that's going to be tight. I'm going to have an electric fan. Yeah, it should just about fit. The electric fan and then my normal fan. Wow. Fun, fun, fun. Let's get this baby out of here. Of course, it doesn't want to come out easy, does it? As Ringo Starr would say, it don't come easy. And he's not even a relative, and my name's Starr. How dare he take my name? Mr. Starkey. I'll tell you what, this thing is quite heavy, considering it's not steel. I take it with me. I don't want to leave it where it will fall down. That wouldn't be good. Sorry, I'm having to take you for a walk with me. Oh. Whew. Okay, let's get that cable mounted. Well, it looks like decisions have been made for me. I've got the wiring harness here that I've brought up behind the washer bottle bracket. Something you should do. I hadn't done it, but I have now. I've got a mark here and a mark here for the clips that I'm going to put on this side, and then the excuse me, this will tuck in nicely once I get it all lined up. Make sure I get the protection even. Just slide that back a little bit so I get the protection even and keep it tucked up there. With these two clips here, that'll hold it in there nicely. As I said, the decision has been made for me. The lighting harness, I can't even see it from where I am. Hang on a second. Jeez. Everything's a struggle. Hang on. Oops, sorry about the thumbs and fingers and thumbs. But here is the lighting harness connection here. Oops, sorry. Here is the lighting harness connection here. So there is no way I can get that down and through the hole and put the connections inside the wing. What I will do is I will just bring it through, make it look neat here, and deal with the excess wire in the wheel well. Rather shame that. Sorry, you had to stare at my chest then. Oh, you boys. Right. God, I must give this a clean in here. But yes, you can see there, that is the grommet where the wires come through or go through, and there's no way those wires are going to be long enough to go through there, unfortunately. But there you go. And then that single wire down there, that is a horn wire. I believe it goes through that hole there, which is, well, let's put it this way, that's where it's going to go. And then there is one on the other side, as you can see there, the horn wire there. And again, the wires will not be long enough to reach through there, so I will make a nice neat connection in here, maybe do some kind of I don't know, four-way connector, whatever I need. I'll figure it out. Okay, there you go. And I still have my torque wrench attached to the crank, and I give it a quick tug every now and then. My wife tells me I shouldn't do that because I'll go blind, but I just can't help myself. I just love to do this. I love to hear that. And whilst you all may think I'm weird, my belief is that it is actually moving oil around the engine, not at a high rate because I ain't pumping that hard. And also the Marvel Mystery Oil that I've put in the bores is helping the rings bed in. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. Oh, my little bottles fell down. Oh, that's because I haven't got that. I got to do that too. See, something else you've got to do. I've got to put a bolt in there to hold that in neatly. All right, let's move on. Okay, it's time for you guys to give me some input. This is my radiator, my beautiful aluminium radiator. Now, because I live in Arizona, I wanted a bigger, better radiator than the standard one in the Mark II, and also the one that I had was not in very good condition. I mean, it was probably recorable and fixable, but nah. So you can see this is nice, brand new. My question is, decision, and this is where I would love your input, technical as well as aesthetic. Should I just polish this up really, really shiny and make it look gorgeous? And I do like that idea, but I want opinions, particularly technical ones. Or should I just clean it and paint it black? Now, I would paint it gloss black. I will tell you that right now if I painted it black. Okay, it wouldn't stand out so much that it's an aluminium radiator. But do I care? I don't know. The brackets on the side, as you can see, they're old black. But I'm not sure what to do. Would love to hear your guys' thoughts. And I bought this from, I think it was XK's Unlimited. You can see it's a lot thicker than the original radiator. Unfortunately, it does have a little bit of damage. I'm going to have to get myself a radiator comb and fix that before I put it in. Not that anybody's going to see it, but you know me, don't you, Mr. Anal? Okay, so that's your challenge, that's your question. Let me know what you think. I don't say I'll do what you say, but I will certainly listen to your opinion. And that's the whole point of my channel. It's not meant to be a one-way street.